Alright, hey, what's up, guys? This is Phil from Sticky Studios, bringing you another review this week. And this week's review is over Dead Space 2. Definitely a anticipated game after the wait from Dead Space 1. Just a little background information before we get started here. The developer, Versio Games, sorry if I mispronounced that wrong, Versio Games. Of course, the publisher's EA. It's the sequel to Dead Space. Just let you little release dates. In America, it's gonna be January 25th, and in Europe, it's gonna be the 28th, and it is rated M for mature. Give you a little background on Versio Games. They of course made Dead Space. They also have the Godfather games. Made the Godfather games 1 and 2, Dante's Inferno, and the early James Bond games. And those are just some of their games that they made right here, or made. And here you go, guys. Dead Space 2. I'm not gonna talk over the cutscenes. I'm just gonna bring the volume up on that one. And I'm sorry for last week's review. I really apologize. It was my first one. I really didn't know what to expect, or really how to set it up, or anything like that. But here we go. Right into Dead Space right now. The first cutscene, I mean.
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting on a range there tonight. Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm going to call you back as soon as I can.
Isaac! Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
Hey, Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
I found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker? It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
And what did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac! Isaac, can you hear me?
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me? Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? All right, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible danger.
Ouch. That had to hurt. That does not look enjoyable. But as you saw there, that was the opening cutscene for Dead Space 2. And just watch this little bit of it. There's no more dialogue here. That's why I kind of chimed in here. As starting off, I'm supposed to run. I'm giving you a warning. You're gonna see this part again because I died up here. I didn't know I didn't know something that I was supposed to do. I had to mash the A button. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. I didn't see it. But you're gonna see this again in a second. But anyway, to the review. A little background on me. I'm not really a big horror fan. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not. Like, I'll watch the eventual horror movie, maybe Saw, The Final Destination. Not really any of that other stuff like Scream, Chucky, Texas Chainsaw, Freddy vs. Jason stuff. There's way more. I'm just not going to list them all. I'm not really big on the horror too much. But this game, it definitely changed my view on the horror, or at least it changed what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be scared crapless, I'm not going to cuss, crapless, and probably not play this game and not do a review on it. But I find myself wanting to be scared, wanting that element of surprise in this game, and I always come back to it. This game really makes me always want to come back to it and progress more and play it and see what happens. They did a great job at hooking me, and like, I'm not done with the campaign yet. I'll tell you guys this: the game comes with 2 discs, and I don't know if I think it is both, or campaign on both discs with multiplayer on one of them as well. Multiplayer. I haven't tried it, so I'm not even gonna start saying or try and say what it is. I have heard it's mostly like Left 4 Dead type of stuff, or one side's the monsters, the vermin's the alien, and the other side is the human just trying to kill him or escape or get to a certain point. I haven't played multiplayer, so I couldn't tell you on that one, but I know it's definitely worth the check out. I can't wait to start playing multiplayer with everyone Tuesday when this game comes out. I was fortunate enough to get to play the game over this past weekend. I didn't get too much in the story, maybe chapter 4. I'm not really big on the time. I don't really have that much time to play, but I do play when I can. And back to the hooking. Like, every morning when I woke up, Saturday morning and Sunday morning of this previous weekend, I wanted to play Dead Space because I kind of wanted to get scared and wanted to progress even more. But mostly that scare factor really engaged me some way, because I thought it was completely opposite of what I wanted for it to do to me. I thought I just didn't want to get scared at all, but this game does it to you, or at least in my opinion. For instance, you'll get scared out of just turning a corner, and it's something is just coming up. But I'll talk about it in a second.
Come on, man. Patient 4. I remember you. Tied with said all the key subjects need to be eliminated. Listen, terminated. Which one more? Listen to me, man. What matter? Listen to me. Matter. We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. No one. Don't do it. There's no escaping from what I've done. Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy. Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them. Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
And there is one of the gruesome cutscenes that I've seen so far. Sorry guys, I kind of forgot that there was a cutscene coming up right there. Sorry to kind of cut my point off. But back to my point was you start when you play through the game, you start expecting things to pop up and the usual scare things of just things dropping down or things right around the corner or right next to you. I mean, after just playing for a little bit, you gain a sense of rhythm, kind of when things are going to happen, and just your logic is going to tell you when things are going to happen. After a while, what the game does is it just doesn't do that. It doesn't follow the rhythm, it kind of concerns you after a while. Concerned me, and then they just throw in a scare every now and then. And that's what really makes this game, the survival horror game that it is. And I think they did a great job with that, and that really, really made me come back and want to play it and, expect where all these scares are. But sorry if you didn't hear that lady talking. I kind of wanted to skip over that because it was just there's gonna be a lot of that throughout the game, and I didn't want to stop for that little part that's kind of into it. But sorry guys, and I hope that everyone can appreciate this review because I'm trying better. I actually thought out of what I wanted to say this time, rather than just spitting it out like I did on Mindjack. This review hopefully is better. If it's not, let me know what I can improve on and what you want to see more of and what you want to hear more of. But anyway, back to the game. The Dead Space, the graphics, it's definitely a lot better than the last game. But the graphics, great graphics. Oh, and kind of relating to the graphics, I didn't know if they did this in Dead Space 1. I've never played it. Again, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of inexperienced in the Dead Space zone. But I love how they do the HUD, the meters on his back. I love that. I think that's such a great way to just game flowing, and not so much of having a screen and having all these meters and all this stuff when it's just on the back of a straitjacket and later on the back of a suit. I mean, I think that's really, really cool and really, really great idea to kind of, just put you more focused on the game at hand and what's in front of you, rather than looking at your HUD and seeing how much health you have and all that. I just wanted to point that out. I didn't know, but I thought that was just a great thing. I loved that so much. And back to the graphics, the graphics. I mean, they're crazy. They're really good. This the talking, the motion, the captures with the mouse, moving of the lips and stuff to the words. I think they did a really great job on that. I think this is definitely one of the better games that does that. I mean, there's a lot of games that just doesn't do a great job at all of doing stuff like that. Sorry. And I think this game definitely did pretty well with it. There's really nothing bad to say about this game except for the very, very, very long campaign. My opinion, I'm not really big into the long campaigns, but I know a lot of people are. This game is 2 discs long, so it kind of shows you probably going to be a 20, 30, maybe even 40-hour long campaign depending on your difficulty level. Definitely, probably the last difficulty will be more towards the 40-hour range, because it's definitely it's a hard game. I mean, I'm on normal, and I died about 5 times already, and I'm not bad. I'm not a bad gamer. I'm just saying. But here I just shot a guy with a pin, a stake. I think the Mises grab is really cool too. Of course, they probably had that in Dead Space as well. I'm sorry, I really should be more reviewed or more experienced on that. But hope you can get some information and you got to see this. But this is going to be the end of it.